This countdown is ticking, a little under 10 minutes until we see the king. But the men's 400 metres, Mark Moresi in 1, Robert Hanna 2, the Olympian Mark Ladbrook in lane 3, Anthony Ryan in 4, Cameron MacKenzie, also an Atlanta Olympian, in 5, Casey Vincent, just the junior from Victoria, in lane 6, Robert Medlicott 7, Callum Taylor from New Zealand, based in New South Wales, in lane 8, and Rangott is in lane 9. So a big field here in the men's 400 metres. There's Mark Ladbrook, number 245. Personal best of 45.70, but unfortunately for the Victorian, he's not in that sort of shape at the moment, but in previous seasons he's turned it around pretty quickly. There's his good friend and training partner, Cameron MacKenzie, the Victorian. Both those guys, Ladbrook and MacKenzie, in the relay team in Atlanta. MacKenzie, 27 years of age.
Probably the surprise pick of the Olympic Games, I would say. Probably the one that most people weren't familiar with and didn't know about, but acquitted himself well, and certainly will have used that experience. Hopefully it'll come to fruition tonight. Well,
here's a young man who's out for some experience. My tip here, actually, between MacKenzie and this young man, Casey Vincent. He's run well in the previous Grand Prix. Brad Jamison's been the young star so far. He's not in this field. Jamison winning in both Canberra and in Perth. But Vincent was 4th in Canberra and then 2nd in Perth as they go down to the blocks.
Introductions have taken place. Men's 400. Cameron MacKenzie 5. Casey Vincent 6. Favourite in front of Ladbrook. Crowd officially 12,000. Away they go from the outside, Rangott, Taylor, Medlicott, and going quickly was MacKenzie on the inside of Vincent. They break away from Ryan Ladbrook. Over on the inside, Hanna Moresi as they go down the back of the 250.
We just saw Callum Taylor go to the shot there. There's Robert Medlicott, but Casey Vincent, MacKenzie and Ryan and Ladbrook, they're all there as they go through 200 metres, but Casey Vincent looks the most composed at the moment.
MacKenzie's moving up on his inside, and so too is Anthony Ryan, and running very quickly was Callum Taylor, the Kiwi, on the outside. Now MacKenzie looks strongest as they come off the turn into the straight. Ryan goes up on his inside. On the outside, Vincent and the Kiwi. Callum Taylor still there as well. MacKenzie, Ryan together. On the outside, Taylor. MacKenzie's finishing the better. Coming again, Casey Vincent. MacKenzie's in front. Quinella to Colbert, because Vincent's got 2nd, just in front of Callum Taylor 3rd.
Yes, thanks, Ray. Box Quinella, and I'll take it. Although I did pick Casey Vincent to take it out. He gave him a lot of ground. Callum Taylor on the outside, using his sprint form to good advantage. He ran a great 300. So did Andrew Ryan, known as Frankie in the business. Andrew MacKenzie trying to stay relaxed. Mark Ladbrook will be disappointed again with his form. Keep your eye on Casey Vincent between the outside Taylor and also MacKenzie. Comes flying through. Taylor does well to keep his form under control. Gets tough for these 400 metre runners. But a good win there for Cameron MacKenzie, 46.68 the unofficial time. Ryan ran a good race, so I was stretched across the track. MacKenzie trying desperately to stay relaxed, keep the arms pumping, keep everything loose, but gee boy, it's hard when you've run 400 metres at breakneck speed. Tied for 2nd between Taylor and Vincent, but I think Vincent might get there. Good run from the New Zealander. I'm sure he'll be delighted with that. 46.55, his personal best. Did a PB here last year, so the Sydney Grand Prix is a good hunting ground. And here's Cameron MacKenzie.
Cameron, congratulations. Obviously very satisfying to win, but on a personal level, were you happy with that performance?
Very tough into the wind down the back straight. Very tough, but it was a tactical race, and I just ran it the right way. So yeah, I'm very happy.
A lot of pressure there, obviously. It was a pretty sort of equal field, pretty much. So obviously, there's always going to be a lot of pressure because there's a lot of talent there. Oh,
very tight, very tight. At the finish, finishing off is not my strong point, so to actually do that was good. It was nice.
Well, congratulations on that great win today, and
Thanks
best of luck for the rest of the season.
Good on you. Thanks, Amanda.
Yeah, well done, Cameron MacKenzie. 46.67. Casey Vincent taking out 2nd place here, 46.78, just ahead of Callum Taylor, Anthony Ryan, Robert Hanna. And Mark Ladbrook still struggling for form, back in 7th place, 47.34 for the Victorian Olympians. So good run there for Cameron MacKenzie. He'll be pleased with that as we leave the track for a moment.
And to the long jump. And another one.